Hey folks, it's Russ. Today is Friday, June 27, 2025. I hope you're having a great day. If this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. I've been involved in the work from home space for the last 18 plus years, and I've been working full-time for myself since 2018, and it's my true passion to help other people generate mailbox money using social media and direct mail marketing. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about why most people fail in direct mail marketing and how I continue to win. Okay, the biggest thing is that people give up on themselves too quickly. All right, they're looking for that instant gratification. They're looking to make tens of thousands of dollars their first month without doing any work, and they just quit. They just give up. But an often overlooked reason why most people fail at mailbox money and direct mail marketing is that they stop learning. They stop learning. They think that, they join a program and, they get whatever products they get from whatever opportunity they join. They get their postcards and they just mail out the postcards, and that's all they do. They don't continue to learn. They don't continue to learn. And you have to continue to learn, because even though the same principles apply to direct mail marketing as 20, 30, 40, 50, even 60 plus years ago, they're still the same principles, but things are always changing. So you have to study, headlines, ad copy, what's working, what's not working, what's a good way to grab somebody's attention. I mean, we have attention spans less than a goldfish today. All right. So you have to grab somebody's attention right away. What do your postcards look like? What do your flyers look like? If you're not getting good results, maybe you have to change your lead supplier and get new leads. Find a new lead broker where you're mailing out to, better more high converting leads. The point of it is that you never want to stop learning. All right. I'm continuously learning about direct mail marketing. I'm continuously researching. I'm listening to audios. I'm listening to, reading books all the way back from the 1930s, listening to presentations from people who have been involved in the work from home space, direct mail space since the 80s, and you just want to learn from it. You just want to take everything that you can and just let it absorb into your brain so that you know every single thing about it. You want to become an expert in whatever field it is that you're promoting or that you're sharing. And I love direct mail marketing. I use social media marketing alongside of it, but direct mail marketing is my main focus, because everybody's competing online nowadays to get likes and clicks and shares. And, it's just like, it's crazy, but people often overlook direct mail, and it's as powerful today as it has ever been. All right. People still love getting that tangible product or item in the mail that they can hold, that they can look at, that they can set down and come back to later, as opposed to getting, I probably get 100 plus emails a day, and I don't even look at them unless it's somebody that I know personally, or it's something for our soap company, or somebody reaching out to me about one of my business opportunities or needing help. I delete it. I don't even look at them. I just go right through them and I delete them. I don't have time to open up 200 emails and look at somebody trying to sell me something. But when you get something in the mail, like I'm headed to my P.O. box right now. All right. And because I got something in the mail from somebody who's well known in the direct mail marketing space. All right. So I'm excited to go see what he sent me. But direct mail works. It just works, and you can't give up on yourself too quickly, and you have to continuously be learning. All right, because you know what they say, complacency kills momentum, and that's just a fact. Complacency kills momentum. If you're just sitting around not doing anything, mailing off postcards, 100 postcards a month, and just sitting back thinking that you're going to become rich, well, I got news for you. Over time, you'll start seeing results, but it's going to take you a long time. So while you're mailing out your postcards, continue to learn everything you can about direct mail marketing. I mean, like I've said in other videos, it goes far deeper than just mailing out postcards. That's the gist of it. You're mailing out whatever it is that you're promoting, But it goes far deeper. There's a whole psychology behind it. You know, and once you learn that, you can start implementing these different tips and tricks that you learn from all these legends of direct mail. You know, I'm reading a book by TJ Rolliter right now, and he took $300 and him and his wife turned it into $10 million in their first couple of years. And then they went on to turn that into over $150 million. But he was always testing and trying new things and, you know, implementing different tips and tricks and strategies from people who were before him. You know, so that's what you got to do. If something isn't working for you, you know, if you're mailing out 1,000 postcards a month and you're not getting any results, maybe you need a new list broker. All right. Maybe you need try a different postcard. Maybe you need to write your own ad copy and be creative. You know, there's all different ways to get people's attention. And if you start, you know, researching this and listening to audiobooks or watching presentations that were from the 80s and 90s about, you know, from these direct mail legends, you will learn so much. And then you can start implementing those into your own strategies, and you'll find what works for you. You know, what works for me might not work for you, and vice versa. So the point of this video is that you always want to stay learning. You always want to keep educating yourself. You always want to keep leveling up and growing. You know? So stop scrolling, or minimize your scrolling on your phone. Start studying, start taking action, and you'll start seeing results. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. So apply what you learn. Apply what you learn. That's why I like doing these videos, because I like sharing what I'm learning, you know. And if you'd like me to do some book reviews on books that I read, let me know down in the comments section. You know, I'd be more than happy to share some books with you that I'm reading. But I want to know that you're interested in that before I go and start doing those. But that's it. I mean, you know, and let me know what you're studying right now, if you're studying anything at all. But you never want to stop learning, ever. You know, because things are always changing. And like I said, even though the principles that were taking place, you know, back in the 1800s with direct mail, they're still the same principles today. But things change and evolve. So, you know, back then people had longer attention spans. Back in the 80s, people were sending out 20, 30, 40-page sales letters. You know, now you have to get somebody's attention in the blink of an eye. And if you don't, you know, forget about that person becoming one of your customers. So I hope you found value in this video. If you did, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click that notification bell so you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. And also feel free to share this video if you find, or if you know somebody who might find value in it. You know, all of that stuff helps me out, and I greatly appreciate it. So I don't really have anything else to say, but, you know, aside from people quitting on themselves too early and not giving themselves a fair chance at having success, the next best reason people fail is because they stop learning, they stop studying, they stop mastering their skills. And you have to do that if you want to have success. So, but anyway, I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are. I'm almost at the post office right now, and if you have any questions, reach out to me. If you're looking for an opportunity, or if you're looking to join my newsletter or for some coaching, you can go to joinruss.com. joinruss.com. This has all my opportunities, my newsletter, my coaching, my phone consults, everything that you need. All right, you can reach out to me there if you have any questions, and I'm here to help you out. I'm here to serve. It's my purpose in life is to help you generate mailbox money. All right, anybody can get rid of their 9-to-5 if you're not happy there. Anybody can, you know, build a life-changing income from home if you're willing to show up every day, take massive action, and stay consistent. That's all it is. That's all it takes. It's not hard to do. You just have to be willing to do it. And again, I can't guarantee you'll have any results if you join me in any of my opportunities, simply because it's based on your work ethic, and most people don't have very good work ethics when it comes to changing their life. You know, you have good work ethics getting up and going to your 9-to-5 job and helping somebody else get rich, but when it's time for you to put in the work to better your own life, most people don't do it. Most people don't do it. So, I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And until then, stay well, be safe, and peace be with us. Thanks for watching. Take action and never stop studying.